Namaste, my yogi friends. How are you today? So I'm coming to you today from my house, another Om from home. I wanted to check in with you about the news on the island. I hear that there are 6 active cases on the island for COVID-19 on the Dutch side of the island as of this morning. So we went from 3 to 6 in a very short time, like one day. So do be careful. Do keep wearing your mask. Do keep washing your hands. Do keep just going into social environments that are small and controlled. And in spite of all of that worry, do keep doing your yoga. And so let's do that this morning. Stretch the top of your head up and sit tall. Do yourself the honor of expanding upward. Stretch tall. Good morning, Annie. Namaste. Love you. Stretch tall, and at the same time, let your shoulders and arms be heavy and relaxed. Let them just drift down, and your head, the top of your head, lifting up, lengthening through the neck, through the spine. Focus on your breath now. Allow your breath to flow in easily and deeply. Just that small adjustment can change a lot inside. Your attitude, your awareness. Let that air flow in through the nose if that's easy for you today, and into the body, deep, deep, deep in the belly. Keep air flowing in until you've filled all the way up to your throat, through your chest, your diaphragm, your tummy, all the way up into your throat. Fill with air, and then as you exhale, you can blow out through your lips or you can blow out through your nose. Anything that feels good to you, connecting your awareness to your body. During the next hour, if you feel any monkey mind, where the mind jumps from branch to branch, thinking about all the things you have to do or worries that you are consuming with, if you feel any of that, I want you to just connect back to that sense of breath in, deep in the belly, filling up. And then as you exhale, let that concern, that worry just drift out like steam dissipating in the air. Let it just drift out of your mind, out into the air, and let it go. Return back to your breath, your awareness, your body position. And remember, yoga is a work in, it's not a workout. So the main focus is always on your true self. And the positions are just ways of getting at yourself in a new way, or letting the outside world be outside. I just have 2 more things I want to say to you while I've got you, because I'm afraid I'll forget if I leave it to the end. You know how I am. So if anybody is interested in learning the art of Indian cooking, Cindy's doing that next Wednesday at her house. Message me if you want to take part. Learn to do some traditional Indian recipes with an Indian chef in a beautiful home. So that's something awesome that we can do, and a small group. And the other thing is, there's small groups going out on a boat called Plan B out of the Chesterfields Marina for 2 hours, like from 10 o'clock in the morning till noon. You're back by noon, and it's so relaxing. You get to swim and hear some music and just be out on the water and let everything drift away. So anybody who's interested in doing that, message me and I will set you up with what's going on with Plan B, and that's Barb Trimlett's boat, if you know Barb Trimlett. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and sit back on our mat and stretch your legs out. If you feel like it helps you to connect your weight down into the earth, then pull the flesh away from your sitting bones. And let's flex the toes, point the toes, flex and point. Keep flexing and pointing. Let's flex one and point the other, switch, switch. And as you switch the pointed toe and the flexed heel, Turn your shoulders to look left and right. Turn your head to look left and right. And breathe. So we're really looking left and right, pointing one toe and then the other, and inhaling and exhaling. All right, now hands to the hips and slide to the ankles. Let the feet relax. As you reach for your ankles, let your head be heavy and fall down towards your knees and then come up as one unit. Exhale down, inhale up. And this time we're going to stay down a little bit longer. If you want, you can let your feet roll out and your knees roll out, and reach for the instep of your foot, the arch of your foot, and let your head hang down. And just relax in a forward bend, very soft, easy, heavy forward fold. Take a minute to notice if any part of your body is giving you messages right now, maybe your lower back or your mid-back, maybe your neck, maybe your hamstrings. Take a minute to notice the message your body's telling you and just ask that section of your body to relax even deeper. Holding tension can cause a little bit of discomfort or pain, so just try to relax and be even softer, even heavier. Drop down even more. And then when you're ready, slowly come up. And let's take one leg and bend it in. Let's take the right leg and bend it in. The heel can come close to the groin or can stay around the knee area. It can go out a little bit if that's better for you. Let me scoot the camera back so you get a better view of what's going on here. So we're going to bring the leg in, bend the right leg, and bring the heel close to the groin or out, wherever's good for you. Sit tall on those hips. Sit tall and lift the heart, lift the top of the head, reach the hands up, stretch up, breathe in. Let's just stay here for a moment. Lift your ribs up. Lift the area underneath the armpit, that side rib. Reach it up, up. Reach the fingertips up and feel that you're pulling the side body up with the arms, with the fingers. Now notice I'm looking forward. Don't necessarily have to look up just to reach up. That keeps the neck in a neutral position. You can continue to reach up with the top of the head, lengthening the neck. If this is good for you and you want to try folding forward, reaching over that long leg, then go ahead and do so. If that doesn't work for you because you need some strength in the back, bring your hands to the floor and fold forward over your long leg. But if you can, keep reaching. Keep the body actively reaching as you bend forward. Looking down at your legs so your neck is straight. Reach the fingers and the top of your head beyond your toes. Keep breathing. And to come up, let's all put our hands on the floor and push up. Let's not stress out that back by coming up from that extremely stretched out position. Now we change sides. The right leg is straight now, the left leg is bent. If you did it opposite, it's fine, doesn't matter. We're reaching up, stretch up, breathe in. Flex that ankle, sit tall on your hips, and really reach up with the hands and the top of the head. Feel your ribs on the sides especially, lifting and rising up towards the armpits. Lift them up even higher, stretch it up, breathe in. Exhale, reach down towards the leg or put your hands on the floor for support to bring yourself down. If you can, keep reaching through your fingertips and the top of your head. Look down at your knee, Stretch, active, breathing strongly. Keep it going. Stretch, stretch, reach, reach. Keep breathing. Awesome. Hands to the floor. Push yourself up. Let's straighten both legs out again. Let's get them a little wide, not very wide. We're going to reach the right hand to the outside of the left foot. Left hand's going to go to the floor outside the leg somewhere here. And look over your left shoulder and bring your right ear down to your left knee. A little bit, not very much, if that's what you're thinking about. Turn the head. Pull with your hand on your outside of your left foot. And up we come. Let's change sides. Reach for your left hand to the outside of your right foot. Look over your right shoulder. The left side of your face comes down close to your ear. And switch sides again. And switch. We're going to go back and forth 4 or 5 times here. Just switching sides, coming down and coming right back up. Movement with breath. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Keep it going. 3 more times. Stretch it up. Let's bend the knees. Slide the hips close to the feet. Reach up and slowly lay yourself down on the mat. 1 vertebrae at a time. Down, down, down. 1 slow sit back. Once you're back and down, bring your arms to whatever position feels good to you right now. And walk your feet wider than your hips. Let your feet go wide and let your knees on each other. Find balance and relaxation here. Take a minute to focus on your breath. Let your breath be slow and full and relaxed. Listen for any messages from the body, any places that are holding a little tension, places that are sensitive. Hear the message they send. All right, let's bring the knees up and bring the heels back in line with the hips. Both legs to the left. 3 deep breaths in and out. Pick the legs up and both legs go to the right. 3 slow, relaxed breaths. Up, back to the left. Up, back to the right. Relax. And back and forth a few times at any speed that feels good to you. Trying to get those hips loose. Getting ready for some stretching. All right. Let's bring the knees all the way up to the chest. Hands on the knees. Give yourself a hug, squeeze in. And release. Exhale as you squeeze in. Inhale as you release. You know this is good, right? A simple little exercise like this makes a A world of difference in the body. Squeeze and release, breathing as you squeeze in and release. And then we're going to stretch those arms and legs up to the sky and circle the ankles, circle the wrists. Bend it down and push it up. Bend down, bring the arms and legs down and push them up. Let's do this 10 more times. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Circle those wrists and ankles again. Stretch the legs up tall, arms up reaching. Flex and point a few times. And lay down everything flat out on the ground. Stretch out like a 5-pointed star. Arms out to the side, maybe a little bit higher up than your shoulders. And just stretch out. Beautiful. You can move your arms to any position that you like. Bring the legs a little bit together. And then reach the hands up overhead for a strong, long body stretch. Expand your ribs big. And let everything go. Wow. We're going to bring the left leg and right arm up and bring them up slowly and as straight as possible. Circle the wrist and ankle up there while your opposite arm and leg just rest. Drop them down, arm reaching overhead, foot going down, very slow, very controlled. Left side, left hand and right leg go up, circle. We're just alternating a slow arm leg lift with a little rotation of the ankle and wrist at the top. Keep breathing. Down they go, slow, slow, slow it down, slow, 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 and once it's down, pick the other two up, alternating arm and leg, rotate at the wrist and ankle. And down. Let's do it again. Up, slowly, alternating, circle. Side up, circle, and down. How was that? Bend the knees, put the heels a little bit close to the hips, and let's just tilt the pelvis and release. Tilt the pelvis, push your lower back hard against the floor. It's normally a little bridge there. There's a natural curve in the spine that puts the lower back on the ground and the shoulders on the ground, but the middle and lower back often are arched up. So here we go, just tilting the pelvis in order to push the lower back down flat against the ground. As you do that, squeeze your belly in so you get a little bit of an ab workout. Squeeze it in, squeeze your Kegel in. The Kegel is in the middle of the groin. Squeeze it in, tighten everything up, and release, relax, arch the back a little bit. Push it down, tilt the pelvis, squeeze it in. Let's see if we can hold a pelvis tilt with the lower back squeeze, pushing down and the belly squeezed. Let's keep holding it and squeezing it nice and tight. Think about tightening up your buttocks and your Kegel and your thighs. Everything from belly button to knees is tight. Everything above the belly button is easy and light and easily breathing. No pressure. It's all belly button to knees, down in the lower section of the torso and legs. Keep pushing the middle of the lower part of the back down flat and hard. Push it down. All right, you can relax. Let's let the knees drift out and bring your soles of your feet together. Diamond legs, yes. Try to relax. If this is too much for you, put a pillow under your knees so that your hips can relax. Try to get the soles of the feet to touch each other, heels touching, balls of the feet touching. Open those knees up nice and wide. And we're going to reverse that move. In just a moment, we're going to bring the knees up and cross the right knee over the left. Right knee over the left, bring both knees to the left. We're going to stay here. You can slightly uncross them if they want to, but both knees are well bent and both knees are on the ground to the left. Your shoulder, your right shoulder is reaching back from the floor. Your hands are out to the side, palms up, fingers curled in their natural position of relaxation. Beautiful. Let's bring those knees up and tilt the pelvis again. Tilt the pelvis, push the lower back down, and let it rock. Tilt and rock. Relax and breathe as you tilt and rock. All right, let's see if we can hold a squeeze. Tilt the pelvis, push that lower back hard down onto the floor. Relax your arms, shoulders, and chest. Squeeze the belly, squeeze the kegel. Push the lower back hard down into the floor. That's your main focus. Squeeze from knees to belly button. Release your chest. Breathe easy. Squeeze hard. All at the same time. It's hard, I know. Keep trying. You're invigorating your organs, sending fresh oxygenated blood into the organs, encouraging them to shed toxins, letting the waste products escape with your exhalation. Beautiful. Keep it going. Keep breathing. Awesome. Release. Relax. Let those knees open out. Soles of the feet come together. Pillows under the knees if you need it. Relax your hips. Relax your mind. Don't be thinking about things you need to do later on in the day. Those things will remind themselves to you later. Be here. Be now. Enjoy your yoga. Smile from your soul. Alright, knees up. Now we're going to cross the other way. Left leg over the right. Cross the legs like a sexy secretary. Yeah. Bring it over to the right, both knees to the right. If they uncross a little bit, that's okay. Relax in a spinal twist. Let the hips completely let go. Yes, relaxing is good. across. When you're ready, bring those knees up. Place your feet thoughtfully. Where do you find that they really belong in the knees bent, knees up position? Place them right in that spot. Hands are going to come alongside the body and lift, reach down towards, your fingertips will reach down towards your heels. You can put your hands palm down on the floor. Tilt the pelvis and lift the hips up and come up onto your shoulders and your feet with everything else up in the air. Make a bridge. The bridge pose. Now, if you need to readjust where your feet are best suited and you want to bring your hips up higher, you can. Or if this is enough for you, just stop right here. If this is hard on your knees, then come on down and take care of yourself. If you want to do the extreme position, you can walk your shoulders together underneath your upper back and clasp your hands under your tailbone. And then you find there's a support system in the back of the arm that allows you to lift the hips even higher up. If you're up as high as you can go, let's do some strong breathing. Blow the belly out like a big balloon. Inhale, and then exhale, squeeze the belly in and blow out through your lips like a bellows. Squeeze your buttocks together, keep breathing. 3 more breaths, keep going. And now you can release your arms, roll the upper back down flat on the ground, roll the mid back down, and lastly the lower back and the hips. Reach with your arms, come up on one shoulder and then the other shoulder. A few times reach for the ceiling, one arm at a time. Reach up as if you're picking apples out of a tree while you're laying down. Whoever thought you could do it. Reach and breathe. More. Let's go. 3, 2, and 1. You can lay down, stretch out, starfish on the beach time. Spread your limbs out, 5-pointed star. Notice the energy in your body. Focus on your breathing. And then bend the knees. Place the feet on the ground, not too close to the hips this time. Reach the hands straight up from your shoulders. Pick your head off the mat. 1 slow sit up, reaching up, reach up, reach up, keep up, come up, and then let's come back to seated position. Straight back, shoulders back and down, relax, arms heavy, hands rest on your knees, and make a sacred circle if you like. Finger and thumb touching. Bring your attention to where the finger and thumb touch, that point of contact. That's where your mind will go. Let your right mind think about that right sacred circle. The left side of your mind, think about your left sacred circle. Shoulders relaxed and down. As you breathe, your right nostril, just think about the air that's coming in your right nostril and into your right lung as you circle around your sacred circle of your right hand. The left nostril, breathing air into the left lung, the left sacred circle occupies the left side of the mind. I got some good feedback on this meditation after the last session, so I thought I'd let us try it again. circling around from finger to thumb, the right side of the mind, the right nostril, the right eye, the right cheek, the right lung, the right shoulder, the right arm, the right hand. Simultaneously, the left nostril breathing in, bringing energy to the left eye, the left cheek, the left lung, the left shoulder, the left arm, the left hand. The sacred circle of the thumb and finger connects with the Chinese meridian that comes through the arm from the flesh between the thumb and finger, this part right here, and the energy of the circle coming up into the wrist, into the arm, and into this point in the chest right here. Same thing here. From here it enters into the heart and envelops the heart in love, in joy. The cradle that the heart sits in, the fascia connected right there. Wonderful. Let's do a straddle stretch. We did quite a bit of hip work already, and I feel like we need a little bit of a straddle stretch to kind of bring it all together. So let's get those legs out and straight. Let them be out as far as is comfortable for you. Don't try to compare yourself to me or any other person that you got in your mind, or yourself at a younger age. Allow yourself to be as you are now, connected to the earth through your hip bones and your heels. Perhaps you feel that connection. Lift through the spine and the top of the head. Let the shoulders and arms relax. And let's just slide our hands towards the right hand towards the right ankle as the left hand comes up to the hip, and then the other way. Gentle, warming it up. You know where we're going, but let's start slow. More. Take your time. Connect with your hamstrings, your lower back, your hips, your waist, your rib cage on the sides. Everything gets to work here. Let's do it all. Coming up, bring the arms out right over your legs. Not here in front, not out to your side, right over your legs. And imagine there's a balloon tied to your toes. There's a balloon that floats up in the air above your foot. So just reach over and pop it. Touch it. Touch. 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 Touching just the air above your foot as if there's just a little balloon there tied to your toes. This is using a lot of the same stuff we did when we were sliding our hands on the legs, but here we have to use some strength in the torso. So if this is too difficult, go back to just sliding your hands. Now we're going to bend the non-reaching hand in so that the hand comes close to the shoulder and the elbow goes back. Reach the elbow back. All right, coming back to sitting tall. Arms up, breathe in, touch your fingers over your head. prayer, hands down. Exhale, bow the head. Take a moment before you breathe again. Push it up, breathe in. Arms out to the side, right over your legs. Touch your legs, up, breathe in. Push the fingers over your head, exhale, palms together, bow your head. Hold. Push it up, breathe in. Arms down, touch the legs as you exhale. Bow your head. Relax. Let your hands rest on your legs. Head is bowed, back is straight. Let's take the chin along the collarbone to the right shoulder and lift. Drop it down, chin to armpit area. Chin follows the collarbone down. Let's go to the left shoulder or the other shoulder. And at the end of the arc, we lift. A little bit like water sloshing in a bathtub. Slosh it over to the side. It climbs up the wall a little bit and then back down. Slosh it over. Fluid motion, fluid energies. Take control. Take it easy. Don't stress your neck. Don't force anything. It's starting to rain outside. As soon as I say fluid energies, and it starts to rain, how's that happen? Blessings, right? Blessings to the gardens. You can see the light shift in the room, huh? All right, let's do a forward fold in our straddle position. Hands to the floor, fingers strong on the ground, bending the elbows, bring the face towards the ground. And push it back up, take a breath in, exhale, forward fold. Push it back up. Don't compare yourself to anybody or even yourself at a younger age. Just be accepting of your body right now, right here. Stretch and breathe. Let your soul smile. Gratitude is the best thing you can do for yourself at all times. And sometimes it's not easy. But take a moment for gratitude right now. Be grateful for your body. It's trying its best for you in these trying times. It's doing everything it can for you. Take a moment for gratitude. Thank you for that. Let's walk our hands over to the right leg and one hand on either side of the knee. Just bow your head over your knee. If you want, you can reach your hands towards your foot. Keep reaching, keep being close to the leg. Awesome. Hands to the floor. Push yourself halfway up. Walk back to the middle. Hands to the floor. Nice spread out like a push-up. Drop down and come up. Breathe as you move. Exhale down. Inhale up. More times. Take your time. Exhale down. That's 1, 2, 3. We're walking towards the other leg now. One hand on either side of the knee. Bow your head over your knee. Reach your hands towards your foot if you want to. We're holding here for 20 seconds. Try to breathe. And then push against the floor. Halfway up, back to the middle. Down we go. Up we come. Here I'm going to ask you to find your most extreme position that you can hold for 30 seconds. Coming down perhaps onto your elbows. Or if you have a pillow and you want to put a pillow there and lay on the pillow, that also works. Here we go, 30 seconds. Feel the stretch, breathe into it, and ask the legs, the inside of the legs, to relax. Hey, that went fast. All right, let's push it back up. Block it back up. Bring those legs in. And now we're going to do, I forget the name of this pose, but we stack the knees. To check my book. Stack the knees here in front, and the left foot is on bottom, back by the right hip. The right foot is coming back around towards the left hip. Knees are stacked. Sitting tall. Hands rest on the soles of the feet. This is a rare moment when you put your palm of your hand against the sole of your foot. And it's a strangely calming effect. If your left foot is on bottom, left leg is on bottom, it's probably hard to get your right hip down, but do try to sit on both hips. And lift through the chest, lift through the top of the head, shoulders relaxed. Take a moment to close your eyes and feel the energy in the palm of your hands and the soles of your feet connecting. If you want, you can drop the head down by the knees and do almost like a pose of a child rest. Sitting up, breathe in, straighten your back, shoulders back and down, relaxed. I say that so many times. I don't get tired of hearing it. Let's switch legs. We are reversing the straddle by bringing the legs into a crisscross. Think about those hip bones coming in to sit in the ball and socket joint. This femur bone, the upper thigh bone, coming in to sit in the hip bone socket. So it was out, and now it's turned the other way and brought in. This is a good reverse stretch. Hands come to the feet, connection between the palm of the hand and the sole of the feet. Sit tall, reach the top of the head up. Find your eyes slowly closing. That left hip down. If your right leg is on bottom, probably you're sitting up on your right hip. Try to sit on both hips. And forward fold for relaxation. Rising up. Namaste. Thank you for all of that. We have a few minutes left. Let's see if we can get on our feet for a little action. Bringing the body upright. Still with me? All right. Get my mat flat. Tends to roll up. Let's stand in Tadasana. Tadasana is the mountain pose. That means your heels are under your hips. Your toes are pointing forward. Don't have them out like that. They're not facing out. Facing forward. So the bones rotate straight in the socket. Tilt the pelvis under. tuck the belly in, tighten the legs. Really feel the connection through the ball of the feet where the big toe and the little toe connect to the foot. Also the heel, the center of the heel. So 3 points on each foot, pushing down. The arch, the soft area in the middle of the foot, lifting up. Lifting the ankles, lifting the knees, lifting the thighs, lifting the belly, lifting the sternum, lifting the chin, lifting the forehead, shoulders back. Roll your shoulders up and back, and then just let them hang. Bring that energy into the legs. It's a lot. This is all from the Iyengar tradition of yoga, where we really work on alignment and position and energy balance. There's a lot of energy in the body. We can control it and use it. We can bring peace. For a moment, let's just spread our fingers as wide as we can and reach them down towards the floor, especially the middle finger reaching straight down towards the floor. The thumbs reaching forward. The little fingers reaching backward. Spread those hands wide. Breathe. Keep the energy in the legs, from feet, legs, belly, sternum, top of the head. Shoulders down. And lift the arms out as you breathe in. Breathe in. And up. Stretch it up. Face looking forward. Reach up with the top of the head. Squeeze the buttocks together. Tuck the belly in. Reach up with the sides of the ribs underneath the armpits. The arms are reaching up and they're dragging the sides bodies up too. Breathe in. Lift through the torso. Lift the ribs out of the cavity of the main part of the body where they normally just sit and hang. Lift them up. Create space in the belly and in the torso. And that's the energy you want throughout most of the standing postures. So let's try warrior, but try and keep that energy lifting up from the belly and the rib cage. So we stand with our feet apart, not too far, and then we're going to take the left foot and pivot it out and look to the left. So the right foot is still toes pointing forward from Tadasana. And the knee is going to come to just over the ankle, the left knee is going to bend. The right leg stays straight. Open the hips to the side, lift through the body, arms out to the side. Look over your left fingertips. Think about your torso lifting, your shoulders sinking. It's crazy, right? Drop your back hand down to your leg and lift your front hand up. Curl it back in a little bit of an arch back. Breathe in. Exhale back to our standing warrior. Let's do it again. Drop the back hand, lift the front hand, breathe in. And back to standing warrior as you exhale. One more time. Lift through the chest, lift through the torso, shoulders down. Awesome. Change sides, guys. So now the left leg is straight, the right leg is bent. The right foot turns out. The left foot is toes still facing forward like in Tadasana, facing this way. But our face now is this way, even though the hips open to the front, chest opens to the front, arms stretch out, look over your right fingertips, sink down in the hips, but lift through the torso, shoulders down, breathe. Drop that back hand down to the leg, lift the front hand slowly up and arch it back as you breathe in. Exhale back to standing warrior. Inhale, graceful warrior. Exhale, standing. Inhale, graceful. Exhale, standing. Beautiful. Then back to Tadasana. Refine that strong mountain pose. Tuck the tailbone under. That's the key. Lift through the legs. Feet pushing down. Yes, I know. I've said it 1,000 times. I'm sorry. Let's take the right hand up and the left hand down. Watch the right hand as it goes one. Stretch tall, 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 like you're reaching for something wonderful. Reaching for a star. Keep breathing. Keep reaching. Awesome. Bring it back down to prayer pose and calm energy. Left hand reaching up now. Watch the left hand reach out. The left hand reaching for a star. Look at it. Other right hand dropping down by the leg. Stretch it taller. Reach more. Breathe in. Keep reaching. Keep breathing. And bring it back down to prayer pose. Keep that energy calm. Find yourself on your feet nice and strong with taking steps. So one foot has the strength pushing down while the other foot picks up. And let's see if we can bring those knees up high and let the hands sort of direct the knee up and down as you breathe in and out. In and out. Now you can do this a little faster if you don't feel like you're steady on your one foot. You can do it just like this. If that's all that you can manage for steadiness, then that's fine. If you feel like you do have enough steadiness to bring the knee up and put it down, slow your movement. Be gentle with yourself. Don't expect miracles. See, I'm wobbly. I love it. I'm all good. There we go. Now we got a rhythm going. Standing strong on your feet again. Let's bend the knees a little bit. And I'll turn sideways so you can see the progression. Bend the knees a little bit. Drop your head. I really recommend everybody do this, even if you've been watching for the whole hour, Rebecca. Standing tall. Not Rebecca Lowe, I wasn't like Rebecca, my niece. All right, dropping your arms in front. Let your head be heavy and round your back. We're really decompressing that upper back, mid back. Let the arms hang in front of the legs. Let your head be heavy. And now we bend the knees a little more and round the back a little more. So we move from sort of a question mark position to a hairpin, all the way over to a bobby pin, and let the hands come down, bend the knees, let the head be heavy, decompress the lower back. Bend the knees even more and start to round the back up. But keep your arms heavy, keep your head heavy, keep your back rounded. One vertebrae at a time, and stop and breathe. One vertebrae up, stop and breathe. Let your head stay so heavy, let it hang. Don't hold it at all, let it go. One more vertebrae up and hang. Slowly coming back up. Finding our feet, finding our legs, finding our hips. Aligning the spine, lifting the face. Arms out to the side, reaching up. Prayer hands down. Prayer hands up, breathe in, angel wings down. Beautiful, visualize beautiful, feathery, white angel wings. And bring them up, breathe in. Exhale, bring it down to the heart. Bow the head. Push it up, breathe in. Exhale, angel wings down. Inhale, angel wings up. Breathe, exhale, bring the head down. And let's come down to a seated position for our final exercise. Here, I got myself in a position here. That's not good. Sorry about that. Just want to be able to see it. I know I can't see you, but I feel like I can see you if I can see what you're seeing. All right, let's just roll the shoulders up and back a few times. Breathe in. Squeeze the shoulder blades back. Exhale, bring it down. And now we bicycle forward, over the top to the front. Bicycle your shoulders. Breathe. And back over the top together. Prayer hands, interlock fingers. Squeeze those hands together. Release, breathe in. Exhale, squeeze. Keep squeezing. Use your arm muscles. Use your hand muscles. Keep squeezing, keep breathing. And release. Now we're just going to continue to pump lightly, squeeze, release, and breathe in and out, and make the hands go in a circle. Close to the heart, rising, away from the body, sinking. Keep breathing in and out as you squeeze and release. Hands to prayer pose. All right, let's do a little calming movement. We're going to take the right hand's fingertips, just the tips of the fingers on the right hand, place them inside your left elbow. At the same time, your left fingertips reach for your outside of your right elbow. So basically, we're touching fingertips into the elbows. And then lightly as you can, barely touching, drag out and switch. Close the eyes and breathe as you just stroke from elbow to fingertips. Back is straight, heart is lifted, mind is calm. And touching just as lightly as you can. Three more times. And then stretch the arms straight out. Breathe in, lift up, prayer hands down. And here's where I leave you until next time. I grant you my most sincere namaste. Thank you for for today.